the one you're looking for. The Messiah is here.
Shalom. Peace be upon you from our father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Today I'm going to tell you a lot of things. You may not handle it. You cannot handle it because there are certain things I cannot even tell you. Last 3 days I've been stayed awake. God put me into so much things that I don't know if I want to tell you or not even, because it's just going to create more problem. So last 36 hours I didn't sleep. And it was like I'm in the spirit, and either I've been preaching or meditating in heavenly realm. And God revealed me so much things that I do like to tell you, but I think so it is not time for me to reveal everything right now. So today, I want to tell you my testimony just like in the previous video, because last 3 video I didn't say anything about my testimony, and those new people or new subscribers, when they watch my video, they really don't know my past videos, and they probably do not understand everything. So let me give you a small testimony first, then we're going to go to the what God has for me to tell you, and then I will go back again to the same, those another 20 questions that everybody likes. And I will give you the answer. This is going to be very interesting today, and you will love it. So tune in all the way again and listen to my video, and go and watch my video again and again in the past, because I always open a new revelations. So this is the things I want to tell you today. June of 1999. Now this is also for the rabbi. Listen to me very carefully, my testimony, because that's how you all rabbis are going wrong. And I'm going to point some of those rabbis in the end. So this is what happened in June of 1999. I was standing front of my office, and I saw the whole building split. It's a vision. Remember, it's a vision. It's in the daytime. It's not a dream. And I saw the whole building open, and I saw someone look like man coming with the cloud of heaven towards me. So first thing, I started running. I ran inside my office. I told my brother-in-law, because he was the only one who was there, and I said that somebody is coming to pick me up. He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Look, I saw someone coming towards me, and I think so my days are over." And he said, no, everything's going to be okay. I said, no, I saw what I saw, and he's around here. And then my wife came in about 1 o'clock, and I told her same thing, "Baby, somebody's around me, and my time is over." And she said, "Look, you don't feel good, just go home." I went home, and then I saw what happened. I mean, I have a dog, his name is Snow. Angel, and Snow start barking behind me, like somebody's behind me, also wherever I look. But anyway, the test, let me make it short, and it's about 10 o'clock. Everybody was at home, my wife, my children. My kids were there, at that time was very young. And so I told my wife, "Baby, today is the day. I think so something will happen, and I probably going to be gone." And it's about 12 o'clock, and I was still awake, and I saw that person came in my room, and then suddenly black cloud, like furnace cloud, and with a thundering noise, and just rest upon me. When it rests upon me, I feel like he went inside of me, and my old spirit left, and the new spirit come upon me, and it's only was saying from inside, praise the Lord, build my house, praise the Lord, build my house, build my house. And that was the thing happened. And then I saw the Son of Man again, and I saw the angel, and I saw the book open. Also, I was caught up in heaven in front of all the angels, and they gave me the Torah to digest. So I ate the Torah, and that's how I know who I am, what I am, and that's what I've been telling you from the beginning, that I am the Shiloh, I am the Son of Man, I am the Ancient One, I am your Moshiach, I am the one to come to build the temple, I am the Daniel. You can put any name you want, but those are the names that I can give you, that the title that God has given me. So that is the small testimony that I'm telling you, but then I have so much experience. I caught up in heaven, and I have seen the God glory and everything. And so now we are in the end time. Finally, after 21 years, God have told me to tell you everything. 2 years ago, I was in Jerusalem in 5779 on Purim. And that time I didn't know, except the God told me to go to Jerusalem and let them know that you are the Moshiach. So I went in the Wailing Wall and I told them. But of course, how many people are going to believe me? When Moses went first time and told them the God sent me, how many people believe me? He said, get out from here. Who are you? And then he left. So I was there for 40 days, and finally I left. I told you in my previous video, I went to see the Netanyahu. I also was in donkey. I also had to tell everybody who I am. I was on there, one of the TV news channel. So all those things already happened. It's already happened. And then when I came back and I start making my video to let you all know that I am the one. Now, there are a lot of rabbis who will talk about me bad, and some they don't even talk about it because they knows who I am. In reality, all those rabbis knows who I am, but they are afraid. One thing. Second thing, they are thinking, wait a minute. We have done so much thing all these years. We told everybody the Moshiach is coming. We've been doing the good work. We've been praying on that wall. And how come they didn't choose me? And God chose somebody looks like Gentile, but they don't know who I am. If God promised that Shiloh will come from the tribe of Judah, then I am from the tribe of Judah. God cannot change his mind, and God cannot lie. God have chosen me from the beginning of the world. And I told you everything about the Daniel chapter, Zechariah chapter, and that's what I want to tell you today, that there are a lot of rabbis that do not read everything. Bible says, even the Ecclesiastes says, wise read and foolish despise. Now, too much reading is also no good. So, stay in course. So, this is what I want to tell you, that a lot of rabbis, they probably read Revelation chapter, but they don't want to talk about it. But if you read the Malachi, the Zechariah, the Daniel, the Haggai, the Habakkuk, Amos, Hosea, all those prophets, wrote about the Mashiach and the end time. Only the end time, the way in Zechariah shows, is a little different than the Revelations. But if you read step by step, it will tell you exactly what is written in the Revelation chapter. Now, I know that there are a lot of rabbis talk about Jesus and Mary and always arguing with a Christian. We don't need to argue with the Christians. If they believe Jesus is their Messiah, let it be. If your Moshiach is coming, let it be. If the Muslim thinks that they're going to take over the world and their Mahdi is coming, then let it be. If the Krishna, for the Hindu, that they think that Kalki Avatar going to be a Krishna and he's coming, then let it be. Is Hindu been fighting with you? No. Now why some of those rabbis always go after Christianity? If the Christianity thinks that their Moshiach, which is your Moshiach, will be Antichrist, then let it be. Then they are telling me that I am the Antichrist. So why you all are worrying? If you think that your Moshiach is supposed to come and build the temple and take everybody to Israel and teach the Torah, then let it be. He will come. He will come. If the Messianic has to be happen first, then it will happen and God will reveal everybody on his time. Now, a lot of rabbis talk about if this Moshiach has to fulfill all these things. No, Moshiach will fulfill. He don't have to fulfill. He will fulfill. But the way you are talking sometime, if he do not fulfill, he cannot be a Moshiach. Of course he cannot be Moshiach. But he has to be first Moshiach. Without Moshiach, he cannot fulfill anything. First of all, you have to accept him. And I am here. Now, they already accept their Messiah as a Jesus. Now, you have your chance. What are you doing? 2 years I've been telling you who I am, what I am, and you still talking about the Moshiach is coming, Moshiach is imminent, Moshiach is that. I'm here. I am here. So let me tell you, if you read with me from the Malachi to all the way Daniel, God reveals everything what will happen in the end time. Now, I am not predicting anything, let me tell you. It's written everything. It's only you need a revelation. The revelations will come if you ask the God to give you the revelation. He will open your eyes and he will point to the right scriptures and he will show you. But remember, when you read everything. When he opens the scriptures for you, then you go furthermore and read everything. Now let me tell you, like I said, that some of those rabbis are arguing with the Christianity. They are just like those Muslim imam, Muhammad Didat and Nazir Nayak. They all are doing the same thing. They're fighting with the Hindu people and fighting with the Christian people and arguing about each other. Now, leave them alone right now. Yes, one day there will be one religion and one God. And everybody will know the real God and the true God because God is a spirit and true worshippers worship the God in the spirit and truth. I told you that several times. Now, if, like I said, that before the building of the temple, rebuilding of the temple, there won't be no jobs. and war will be all over, which is written in the Matthew, also written in the Revelation chapter 4, 5, 6, whole day wages glass of barley. Before the building of the temple, there will be no jobs, and there will be a wars of rumors all over, and nobody's safe. And that's what is going on right now. That's what is going on. Now, about the two anointed one. Last video I told you about the two anointed one, which is in Zechariah. The two anointed one will come, and in the same thing in Revelation, two anointed one will come. Also on the Daniel chapter, we have a 7 weeks of prophecy, which is the last 7 years. Satan will be take over, and 3.5 years he will be rule and reign. Now that's in the Old Testament. So do Jesus said, you will know what the Daniel the prophet talk about. And I told you who I am. I am the Daniel from the dead. Now, two anointed one is Ben David and Ben Joseph. Now one of the Rambam or Rabbi said that Ben Joseph will die, and then the Ben David will raise him up. Now, there is a very powerful things to say, because that means this Ben David has a power to raise the dead. Am I correct? So, this Son of Man has a power to raise the dead, which is I told you in my previous video that I can lay down my life myself and I can take it back again. I do only thing what Father does and Father tells me. Father can raise someone from the dead. So do the Son. Now, like I told you, all those scriptures from the New Testament is pointing to me. If you do not want to believe Jesus right now, that's your choice. It's okay. It's nothing wrong. But don't brainwash other people for nothing. Because you wasn't there that time what happened in the past. But you cannot twist the scriptures and tell everything wrong. Either you tell them the truth or don't say nothing. Don't fight, don't argue with nobody. Simple. Now whatever I can tell you, and if I judge somebody, it's going to be absolutely correct. I am sorry, but I have that rights. God has given me that rights, and I will tell you the truth, because truth will set you free. There are a lot of things I want to tell you. Like I said, when he said that Ben Joseph will be die and Ben David will raise him again, only the Son of Man can do it, because that Son of Man is the only one can go above and come down. He is the only one, and if you remember that part, who said that one? Now, leave Christianity alone right now. You rabbi, you all rabbi, not all the Jews don't believe in Christianity. They do believe in some of them in Christianity. And they want to believe more and more also, some of them. But there are some of them they're never going to believe. But that is not the point right now. The point is your Moshiach. Choose your Moshiach right now. If you want the whole world to know that your Torah is correct, and you want to know that Moshiach will come and the Messianic age will be fulfilled, what the King David got the promise from the God has to be fulfilled. Yes, it has to be fulfilled. And it will fulfill if you choose your Moshiach right now. It is time. It is time for us to rebuild the temple. Remember, I told you that 70 years been given, But if we stretch, it will be 80 years. So 2017 was the end, but we stretched to 80, that is 2027, and the left 1,260 days. He says, blessed are those in the Daniel chapter who stay till 1,335 days, which is another 3.5 years, which is the last 3.5 years after the resurrection of the dead, when the God and his angel will fight, which is on the last 7 plague according to the Revelation chapters. Listen, it's also in Zechariah says. In Zechariah is mentioned everything. First, the building will be built, the temple will be built, the God glory will be seen, and then the war will be happen, and the end we will capture everything. It's written, if you read, let me tell you some of those scriptures from the Zechariah. If you read Malachi chapter 3, 3:1, 3:16, Zechariah chapter 8. If you read Zechariah chapter 8, you will know the most of the stuff is written very clearly. Please read Zechariah again and again and again and again. Then read the Revelation chapter and you will see that Zechariah and Revelation chapter is so close. It is close. You need to read. Okay, you need to read. Even though you are Jew, I don't care. You read those so you will understand. I do not have to predict nothing I told you because all the prediction is over here. You cannot take any word. Read it, I don't care. You can read Quran if you want. I don't care. You want to read the Bhagavad Gita? Read. The knowledge is good. Knowledge is good. But let the God reveal you the right thing. Let the God feed you the right thing. All religion is good. All religion tells you good things. My parents teach me the good things. That's all. The 10 commandments. You need to know. You need to know. Do not kill, do not steal, do not covet neighbor's wife. I mean, all those things. Honor your parents. That's what we've been taught. We've been taught. So the thing is, we do not have to apply 617 laws to everybody because not everybody can fulfill. And in fact, even if we have to fulfill on the God right time, God will pour the Spirit upon us that you won't need to be worried about those 617 laws because we won't be doing it anything wrong. We will be thinking right things. We will thinking about other people more than our own self. That will happen. God will pour the Spirit upon us. That Spirit will change the everything. Everything. There will be a peace, love, joy, kindness, faithfulness, which is, you can read in the Bible, the fruit of the Spirit. When the Spirit will come upon you, you will know everything. Now, remember, also, Jesus said the salvation comes from Jew, first for Jew, and then the rest of the world. We will receive that salvation, and salvation is individuals. If you follow the blind, like I told you, two blind will fall into the ditch. If you listen to the wrong person, and then you do not follow your opinion or what God reveal you, then you're going to be thrown out. You need to know what you need to be done for your salvation. So I am going to tell you over here, your Moshiach is here. Redemption is very close. It only can happen when you accept your Moshiach. Moshiach cannot fulfill all the things that you all want till he comes on his throne. When you accept, the first thing all the Jew from all over the world realize that yes. Now let me tell you, the whole world will know. Whole world will know when you accept me, and sooner or later they will accept. How many people are waiting for Moshiach? There are so many atheists. So many, they're not going to believe. The Muslim people do not going to believe you till you accept the Moshiach first. Then everybody will accept. Then everybody will come when they see the God glory. This Moshiach will be known all over the world. He is not only came for the Jew, I am here for the whole world. And that will happen very soon. I am coming. I am coming. You all rabbi, you better get things straight, because I'm coming and I'm going to go through right now all those questions again. And I will prove it to you where you are wrong, and you all need to stop talking nonsense. Now, the revelation God had given me, I'm not going to tell you because they're just going to, it's like this. They said Kadori, before he died, he wrote it down, the Messiah name. Why he didn't reveal before he died? Why? Because he was afraid himself that if he revealed in front of those Jews, they really don't care about all these things, then he will be thrown out. And he won't be no more prophet. They won't be count him anything. So that's why he probably didn't reveal it to you that time. And he said, let me go. Maybe God revealed to him who's the Messiah is. God revealed to him and he wrote it down, but he was afraid that synagogues of Satan is always there. They're always there, and they say, wait a minute, if he open his mouth like that, throw him out. So he hide. Probably he told so many people. It's just like that. I cannot say certain things right now because they've been brainwashed from their rabbi. I need to tell you the truth. The truth is, I am the Shiloh, I am the Son of Man, I am the Daniel to come what God promised Daniel. As for you, go your way until the end. I am the ancient one. Now let me tell you one thing about it. Over here, I was reading one of them. In fact, Rabbi Tovia something, the last name. I think so he's coming to Houston. That's what I heard. So yesterday I was watching one of the video, and okay, his videos are always arguing against the Christians. It's like other guy I told you in the Muslim people, those two imams are talking about. Every time the question is about Christian. Now, listen, you don't have to do that one. First of all, you are wrong. You are absolutely wrong when you do not. You can know everything. You can talk in the scriptures in Hebrew and English without seeing the Bible. Even Satan knows the whole Bible. He knows all the scriptures also. It is not important that you know the scriptures in Hebrew and English. It is important you understand or not. And it is not for you to know everything. When I say I am the Moshiach, I know what it is because he is inside of me and he opens the scriptures 100% correct. Now let me tell you where you are wrong. If you want to know, read the Daniel chapter. In yesterday's message, you said the Ancient One is God. Ancient One is not God. The Ancient One didn't go to the God. The Son of Man come to the Ancient One, and the Ancient One means somebody old, somebody was exist before, which is Daniel. Now, if you do not understand that part, read 7:9, 7:13, and read the whole chapter of 7. End of the chapter of 7, again, is telling you the ancient one, when the ancient one will come and judge against the world for the most holy people. Ancient one is your Moshiach. Ancient one is not the God. Ancient one is a son of man. Read. You want me to read? Let's read 7. First of all, let me tell you. 7:9, 7:13. You read first 7:13, then read the 7:9. Because let me tell you what happened in the 7:9. The 7:9, the throne were put and the ancient one sit down. Now that thing happened in Joshua chapter 3. Let me tell you what happened. When I had this revelation, the Son of Man come upon me, after that, in 2001, let me tell you small testimony, and then I will explain to you this Daniel chapter very well, and then you change your mind, and then you will understand the whole Bible very well. Till you do not get this Daniel revelation right, you will be telling everybody wrong thing. Everything is wrong thing. Even you said about the Jesus is not the Son of Man because he don't have no father. But on the same time, they tell you that he is born of the virgin. You don't want to take it that either. So what do you want to take? Son of man, or you want to take as a virgin? So you are wrong over there also. If he is not a son of man, if he is not son of man, then you don't have to worry about the Moshiach, the father, and the virgin thing. You are contradict both of them. It don't work that way. So now let me read the 7:9. Let me tell you the small testimony what happened. After I had this revelation, I caught up in the heaven. So it was 2001. And I was in Mexico, and I was actually preaching. And 9/11 happened. And I was stopped over there. And I was away from my home already 30 days. And I had, my son is only probably 3 years that time. So, of course, I was full of spirit, but I still like to go home and see my family. This king will have a family, wife and the children. There is a question about that. If this king, the Moshiach, will have a family, yes, he has a family, wife and the 2 kids and the 2 grandchildren. So I was caught up so I decided, well, all the planes are stopped, let's go by the border. So we walked through the border. When I went through the border, that time I didn't change my status. I still was holding green card. I came in 1979. So our green card, it says permanent, means permanent. It's just like you are a citizen. So I never changed the status. So when I was coming with my friend, he was citizen and I had a green card. So they hold me. They hold me and I was put into the federal camp. Everybody comes, every foreigner, they stop them. So I took the lawyer. I had the money. I took the lawyer. I had 3 lawyers trying to get me out. And they said, no, I will be deported. I will be deported, because they were looking for some Irani guys. And I'm Indian. My name is Samir. And most of the movie, in the terrorist movie, they call Samir. So they see my name and they put me in. So I was praying and preaching inside in the camp, and I was caught up in heaven. It was already 40 days I already passed, and I still don't have no answer from the lawyer. I cannot get the bond. I cannot get out. So finally, I caught up in heaven, and first of all, I see the vision of me and my mother in the market. In India, generally we sell our old stuff and then we get some stuff back against that. So most of the time in India, when your clothes are old and everything, you sell those one and you can take the utensil. So my mother was in the market and I was in America, and then I left to India. And all the clothes that I was sending them was really nice and clean and beautiful. And so my mother sold it to this guy about 62 piece. And he gave it to my mother 63 items. So, and suddenly I went over there and I said, Mom, what are you doing? You have all good stuff you're giving, and he's giving you 63, but look at all those stuff he's giving you is broken. It has a cracks. And I made a big ordeal over there in the market, and everybody came over there and said, yeah, he is no good, he is a thief. And they all throw him out. They all throw him out. On the same time, I caught up again in the heaven, front of the angels. All the angels were there. Father was there. Satan was there. And Satan wanted one more day. He said, and the angels were saying that, no, we already gave him a 62 days. And the Satan said, no, give me one more day and I show you that he will be with me. And all the angels threw the Satan out, and God didn't give him the time. And God threw him out, and they gave me a new clothes and the crown. That's what I got, the crown. And that's what they're talking about in 7:9. The throne were put and the crown was given to the Ancient One. Ancient One is not the God. Ancient One is a son of man that God chose from the beginning of the world. And that day I knew that God has given me a 62 days. On the 63rd day I will be released. I called in the morning to my wife and the lawyer, don't worry, I will be out on the 62 days, and 63rd day I will have a fish with my wife. And exactly same thing happened. 62nd day I was released on nothing. Everything was clear and I got my citizenship. So all those things is on 7:9. On 7:9 the crown was given, just like in Zechariah. His clothes was filthy and God gave him a new clothes, and the angel gave me the new clothes and the crown. That's who I am, the Ancient One. Now listen, so it says 7:13. And there was given him a dominion. Okay. I saw the night vision, and behold, one like the Son of Man coming with the cloud of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. So what he's telling you is the Son of Man came from above and rest upon the Ancient One. And then he started revealing him everything, that who he was in the past. The Daniel. And if you go on the Daniel chapter 12, 13, God promised literally straight. Now remember, 1 year ago, if you watch the Torah code, he never said Daniel. Everything I said, Shiloh, Daniel, everything start coming in the Torah code. Watch his video 1 year ago or 6 months ago, you never see Shiloh. You never see the Daniel. You never see Son of Man. You never. Because everything I said, it comes because I know who I am. So for the Tovia singer, yes. Read 7:9, 7:13, 12, 13, and over here it says or you read more and it says that judgment was given when the Ancient One, okay, I told you in my previous video, we cannot win the war. You're not going to win the war. You're not going to get any land. You're not going to get nothing till the Ancient One comes, which is your Moshiach. Ancient One is not God. And let me tell you, even if you think it is a God, it says in your word, it's not your word, in the God word. The God, in the Psalm it says, if God sent the messenger, then he's a little God. I am a little God. I am a little God. And there is nothing wrong. I have the message for you. God have sent me. Listen, I am not trying to put you down, Mr. Tovia. But you are wrong. You are absolutely wrong because you don't have that revelation. The Son of Man didn't come to you. So you cannot be taking the vice versa, the word. You telling that Ancient One went up there? Wait a minute. The Son of Man went up there? It is written over here, the Son of Man came in the cloud. Nobody goes from down to up there with the cloud. Somebody has to come from up there. So the Son of Man came in the cloud, approached to the Ancient One. The Ancient, and this is, remember, this is supposed to be done in future. God is showing Daniel all this vision for the end time. He said in the last chapter, close up this book until the time of the end, where many will be purified and made spotless. Education will be rampant. And that's what is happening. Maybe the Torah code is the part of the education, because education is just exploring all over the world. So all those things is for the future, Mr. Tovia. Understand the scriptures over here. If you understand this one, I bet you will stop everything. You will stop and thinking right. Now, remember the other video that guy put on the fake video, okay? He calls me idiot. He calls me nutcracker. Then he said, the people who watch, they are double nutcracker. Now, this is what the rabbi is supposed to say. He don't have no rights to judge me. But if I judge him, it's absolutely correct because I have that power. God has sent me. And I told him, I forgive you, I forget you, take the video off. But he is not. Of course, he's making me famous, but it's not. I'm already famous. He don't know. People watch me all over the world, and people started to know who I am. But there are certain synagogues of Satan always going to be obstacle in the middle, but you need to choose your salvation yourself. You listen to wrong people. Now, I gave you the revelation. Remember, I give you revelation. Read the chapter 7, 9, and 7, 13, and all the way chapter 7 and 8. The Ancient One is going to come, rebuild the temple against judgment against all the nations. And then we still going to have a fine read in the Zechariah. And then in the end, we will capture. Remember, you believe in 1,000 years of millennium. You believe in a resurrection of the dead. All those things will happen after the Ancient One will come. Not before. So, please, watch and read. Watch my video. I will give you every time new revelation because God have revealed me so much thing. Because He is inside of me. Remember, the building will be built by Him, not by me. Temple will be built by you and me with His Spirit upon me. The God glory will be there. Now you want your Moshiach? Call me. Let's work together, rebuild the temple, the Chabad house, New York. Your Rambam already prophesied several times. If the Moshiach from the dead will be the Daniel, That's who I am. You all listen, or you all will be thrown out. Just like in the past, God will do it. You better accept this time before it's too late. I been sent by God. I've been sent by God, and you need to take this thing serious so we can start building the temple. Now, the Prime Minister, Bennett, I forgot his name, Natalia Bennett. I think so if, like I said, that if you think he's the Ben Joseph, he cannot build the temple without me. He can start shaking the hand with the Arabs and Ishmael and whoever he wants. He will be thrown out also if he don't do the right thing. The right thing is bring the Moshiach first. The corruptions is there. Corruptions is there. I don't know how everything's going to fall. Like I said, I've been asking God, you put me into the major things over here. How I can believe all these things will happen? But he says, there's nothing is impossible for God. Nothing is impossible. Now, he been telling me to patience. I am not sure why. Maybe he wants more people to listen to me and understand what I'm telling you, that he has sent me. And he has sent me for the whole world, not for only Jew. But of course, like I say, the salvation for Jew first, and then through Jew, all will get the salvation. Whatever is written will happen. The Messianic age has to be happen. I have to be on the throne, and I will be forever and ever and ever. You want your Messiah, the Moshiach. You said he never died. He is not gonna die, and only way you all will know and the whole world will know when he will rise from the dead. You say you're not gonna believe. It's just like in the Bible, remember the story of a rich man and the poor guy, the one sitting outside, and he died, and he went to heaven, and the rich man ended up in the hell. And he was he told God, hey, send him to tell my brother that, hey, do right thing, otherwise you're gonna end up with me. And even he said that even if you send it, well, only way they will believe if somebody go from the dead. So that's why he wanted that the poor men go and tell them. Then they will believe. So you all want to see, and that will happen. That will happen, and that day you will know with whose power I told you. I told you. If you read Acts 17:51, you will know which man they are talking about. If you read the Daniel 7, 9, and 13, which man they are talking about. The prophecy of coming of Moshiach is only on 10 scriptures. If you understand the 10 scriptures, you will know who's the Moshiach is. It is, you don't have to be a scientist and genius. If you read and understand, I am your Moshiach. Let's go through some of those questions that people want to know. Let's go again, and we go through some new. Now, few of them I already told you that there's, first of all, is over here, the Tovia singer is coming to Houston. And I told you that what it needs to be done. Looks like my one of the men told me that he has a dinner party and $17, $18 to get in, and so looks like 50,000 people in Houston area. Look, first of all, let me tell you, God sent me. I come in the God name and they're not honoring me. I'm in Houston. I've been here. I've been telling them for 2 years, not even one Jew. One Jew, even my own friends, they didn't come or invite me in their home. Remember? You think I'm going to take them with me? I'm going to go walk with them? No. He's not going to let that happen. And the one who comes on his name, he's coming. I bet you it's going to be full. Yes, it's going to be full. But the Moshiach is sitting in Houston, Texas, front of them, and they don't want to believe. Just think. That's why I'm telling you that I don't know how everything's going to fall, but it's going to fall, and maybe miraculously, I will be flying, not in the plane, just like in chariot, or myself, because I see several times I can fly. And that's what will happen. That today I will be in Houston, and the next day I will be in Jerusalem. That's how you all will understand, but by that time you all will be left over. Just like they said in the Christian, left over, left behind. It will happen. It will. There are a lot of Jews will be left behind, just like on the Moses time. You are getting another chance. I'm sorry, sometimes I tell you that you're getting a chance because they think they got their own Messiah. But you haven't got your Messiah, and I'm here. So anyway, let's go to the another questions. Let's see what it is over here. Anything new? Today's videos. We can go. Okay. So let's see. The second unbeliever Bible code. The Bible code. Glazerson been talking about that Messiah is coming 5781. We are very close. There is 2 months left in September in Rosh Hashanah. I don't know how it will happen, but I have still feeling that something big is coming. And I think so. It's time for you, the Chabad house, to think about it. Sit down, everybody. Or I am telling you again, do whatever you want to do. You all will be left over. Doesn't matter what your Rambam said. You don't believe them, so you're not going to believe me. Yeah. Okay, there is a deep crisis in Lebanon right now. The Lebanon is going down. Shocking. Jewish Bible predicted that the Jew would reject Messiah. Shocking argument. Jewish Bible predict that Jew would reject Messiah. And then Rabia Tovia Singer. Okay, well, it looks like they are rejecting me right now. I've been telling them 2 years they've been rejecting me. So I have no idea it could be possible. And then the only God will put. Now here comes Change Your Life in 15 Minutes by many Friedman. Now, let me tell you about 15 minutes life changing. It is like he is advertising that you can reduce your faith in 15 minutes. Let me tell you. You want to change your life in 15 minutes, you read Ecclesiastes and Proverbs and Psalms. And I give you guaranteed that your life will change. You don't need to listen to half glass empty and half glass full. He needs to change his life. He needs to smile a little better. One of the video I watched him, he said, look at this, the way he said, Moshiach, if that guy proclaim himself as a Moshiach, he's cut off. Wow. Like he has a power to cut off the Moshiach. Moshiach has power to cut you off, my friend. Okay? So I don't know why people listen to him. If you listen to him, you rather listen to Sadhguru from India. He's going to give you more wisdom and knowledge and make you smile and exciting things than this Rabbi Many Friedman is So serious. And then when you ask him, he's going to give you the answer what he wants to tell you, what he knows inside. I mean, question is on the side. He's going to give different answer and you all be listening like a fool. I am telling you the truth. I am telling you the truth. Watch him. The reporter asking him a questions and he's giving some answer. It has nothing to do with his questions. And then he put a joke and laugh. And the reporter is very serious. And then again he joke and laugh. The reporters are kind of wondering why he's laughing. So third time he said he started laughing because he don't want to look like he's serious and he don't understand. So let me tell you, in my country, the figure of speech or whatever you call, they said the whole world can bow down to you if you know how to bow down, because there are so many fool people on the earth also. They're not doing their work. They're not watching or they're not reading the word. But that's one of him. Now, he can start talking about me because that's how I get famous. This Zakir Naik, the Muslim guy, he still believes that one day the whole world will be taken away by Muslim. That is not going to happen. I'm sorry. Over here, who is the suffering servant? Well, according to Isaiah 53, the way the Jew believe and the Christian believe is two different things. But like I said, in the right time, God will reveal everybody. They think that Jesus was the suffering servant. They think the Ben Joseph will be the suffering servant. But in the Revelation, you saw the two prophets will be suffering servant. They will die and rose again. So let's wait and see till the end how God reveals everything, how everything is open. Even though it's written, everything is written, both sides. But there is a disagreement with a lot of people. But it's okay. It's okay to think that way. We will know. The God on his time reveal us. The third temple construction. The third temple construction cannot be started without putting the stone without me. I have to put the stone. I have to be over there till that the third temple is not coming. If somebody is telling you that they are start building the construction, they start doing everything, they are lying. So don't listen to them. I'm sorry. The Palestine state will be separated. They will get their own state. And they will be happy also. Okay. Let's see. 9 clear sign of the coming of Mashiach. Now, this one is just came in or whatever, but I'm here already. I'm here, and you can see the 9 sign that I will be your king. I will be bring you everybody to the Jerusalem. I will the one build the temple. I will be the priest, and I will be the king. I will be the very humble king, because I've been going through a lot of things in my life. God have shown me I have a wisdom, and you're gonna see a lot of things will happen. And next, okay, the Isaiah 7:14, the virgin birth and the Messiah, Moshiach. Now let me tell you, whatever the Christians wants to believe about the Mary as a virgin, let them be. But you do not have to call the names. Let me tell you, I had this friend, he died. He just passed away. And Jew. And he used to come for 10 years in my home. Every week we had a fish together. We have a dinner all the time together. And he know what happened to me. And I told him I am the ancient one, but he cannot understand because he never wrote he read a Torah or Bible, just going to synagogues. And one day in my house, he told me what Jesus was in the mother. I wanted to slap him, honestly, but I didn't. I let them go. They don't need to use the name. And you know what I'm talking about, what kind of name they're using. That is a bad thing to do. Let's go the next questions. Okay.
Last one.
Okay, let's see if I can see. Let's see. Something good if I know. Well, anyway, why don't you all write me a questions? Let's do this one. Write me a questions. Write me a comment. Let's do one thing so I can give you the answer on the next video. Now listen, I don't know how much time we have, but I am trying to pray over here that God reveal you. Put thumbs up if you like my video. Watch my video. Please watch my past videos. Write the comments. Somebody's hacking our videos, but it doesn't matter. I see, and let me tell you, when people put thumbs down, I love them because they read my whole video, watch my whole video. And I want you to watch, then they will get interested and they will watch my past video. Let me tell you, I am coming very soon. Get ready and God bless you all. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.